Hey there. By the title of the video, you might be thinking, build fortune? Me? No way. But what if I told you that the path to wealth isn't about winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune? What if the real secret to building wealth is something so simple, you're probably already doing it without even realizing? Here's a shocker for you. Most young people are actually closer to becoming millionaires than they think. But here's the kicker, they're doing it all wrong. Society's been feeding us a big, fat lie about what it takes to get rich. Forget about those get-rich-quick schemes or waiting for your big break. The truth is, building wealth is more about the small, everyday habits than grand gestures. Now, I know what you're thinking. Small habits? That sounds boring. But hold on to your seat, because I'm about to show you how these boring habits can turbocharge your bank account faster than you can say compound interest. Ready to learn the secrets that the financial gurus know, but don't tell to anybody? Stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal how you can start building your fortune today, even if you're starting with nothing but pocket change and a dream. So, let's dive into a story that'll knock your socks off. Picture this, a young Dave Ramsey, wide-eyed and eager, learning life's toughest lessons right in his own backyard. His old man, sharp as a tack, wasn't about to hand out freebies. Nope, he had a better plan up his sleeve. Instead of slipping Dave some cold, hard cash, his dad pointed to the lawn and said, "Son, there's your gold mine." Talk about a light bulb moment. Little Dave realized he could turn those grass clippings into cold, hard cash. It wasn't just about mowing lawns, though. It was about planting the seeds of entrepreneurship and watching them grow. This wasn't just any ordinary chore, nope. It was Dave's crash course in Financial Management 101. He learned the value of a dollar, the importance of budgeting his time, and the sweet satisfaction of earning his own keep. It's like the good book says, the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. Proverbs 21:5, anyone? Alright, buckle up, cause we're about to take a wild ride through Dave Ramsey's financial roller coaster. Picture this, Dave, barely old enough to rent a car, sitting pretty on a real estate empire worth millions. Talk about living the American dream, right? But hold on to your hat, cause this story's about to take a nosedive. Just when Dave thought he had it all figured out, life threw him a curveball that would make even the best MLB pitcher jealous. The economy took a turn, and before he knew it, his financial house of cards came tumbling down. At 26, he went from riches to rags, facing the big B word, bankruptcy. Ouch. But here's the kicker, this financial faceplant turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to him. It's like the Bible says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. Little did Dave know, this setback was setting him up for a comeback of biblical proportions. After hitting rock bottom, Dave Ramsey did something that might surprise you. Instead of diving into the latest get-rich-quick schemes, he cracked open the good old Bible. Now, I know what you're thinking, the Bible? For financial advice? But hold on to your wallets, folks, cause this is where things get interesting. As Dave pored over those ancient pages, he stumbled upon a goldmine of financial wisdom. It wasn't just about love thy neighbor, nope. He found practical, down-to-earth advice about money management that could rival any Wall Street guru. Talk about divine intervention in your bank account. These biblical principles became Dave's financial North Star, guiding him out of the stormy seas of debt and into calmer waters. It's like Proverbs 13:11 says, dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Dave took this to heart, and boy, did it pay off. He wasn't just rebuilding his bank account, he was laying the foundation for a whole new approach to personal finance. Alright, gather round. Dave's about to drop some serious knowledge bombs. We're talking about 5 financial practices that'll turn your piggy bank into a cash cow. First up, budgeting. Now, don't roll your eyes. This isn't your grandma's budgeting. We're talking about giving every dollar a job before the month even starts. It's like being the CEO of your own money. Next, let's talk about kicking debt to the curb. Imagine life without those pesky credit card bills or car payments. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, pinch yourself cause it's totally doable. Once you're debt-free, you'll have more cash to save and invest. It's like giving yourself a raise without begging your boss. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Quality relationships aren't just good for your heart, they're great for your wallet too. Surround yourself with money-savvy pals and watch your financial IQ skyrocket. It's like Proverbs 13:20 says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So, choose your money mentors wisely. Saving and investing, now we're cooking with gas. It's not just about stashing cash under your mattress. We're talking emergency funds, saving for big purchases, and investing for the long haul. Think retirement accounts, mutual funds, maybe even some real estate. It's like planting money trees that'll keep growing even when you're catching Z's. Last but not least, let's talk about generosity. I know, it sounds counterintuitive. How can giving money away make you richer? Well, hold on to your hats, 'cause it's not just about the dollars and cents. Generosity transforms your spirit, your relationships, and yes, even your bank account in ways you can't imagine. It's like the Bible says, give, and it will be given to you. Luke 6:38. And to help you with this objective, I have gathered some special materials, such as spreadsheets to organize your personal financial life and an ebook for you to start applying these principles right now. The link is in the video description and in the first pinned comment. Alright, let's talk about the real magic here. These aren't just some fancy financial mumbo jumbo, we're talking life-changing stuff. Imagine waking up every day knowing exactly where your money's going, debt-free, with a growing nest egg. Sounds too good to be true? Well, pinch yourself, 'cause it's not. Here's the kicker, these principles work even when life throws you curveballs. Lost your job? Your emergency funds got your back. Unexpected medical bills? Your debt-free lifestyle means you can handle it without breaking a sweat. It's like having a financial superhero cape, you're ready for anything. But here's the real secret sauce, consistency. It's not about making a budget once and calling it a day. It's about sticking to these principles day in, day out, even when it's tough. As Galatians 6:9 reminds us, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Your financial harvest is coming, you just gotta keep planting those seeds. Hold on to your calculators, 'cause we're about to crunch some serious numbers. Let's start with a jaw-dropper, $250,000. That's what Dave was raking in at the ripe old age of 26. For a kid from humble beginnings, that's like hitting the jackpot. But here's the plot twist, sometimes, more money can mean more problems if you're not careful. Speaking of problems, let's talk about the $1.2 million elephant in the room. That's the amount of debt that sent Dave's financial empire crashing down. It's a stark reminder that borrowing can be a double-edged sword. As Proverbs 22:7 warns us, the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Ouch, talk about a reality check. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Here's a number that'll make your eyes pop, 12%. That's the growth rate Dave talks about when he's explaining the magic of compound interest. Imagine this. You invest just $100 a month in a Roth IRA with a 12% return. By retirement, you could be looking at over $1 million. It's like planting a money tree and watching it grow into a whole forest. Alright, future financial wizard, we've covered a lot of ground today, but here's the $1 million question. Are you ready to take control of your financial destiny? It's not just about knowing these principles, it's about putting them into action. So, let me ask you this, what's one small habit you can start today that will set you on the path to wealth? Maybe it's creating your first budget, or setting aside a few bucks for savings each week. Or perhaps it's picking up that financial book you've been meaning to read. Whatever it is, remember that every journey begins with a single step. So, what's your first step going to be? Now, I want you to imagine yourself 5 years from now. Are you still struggling paycheck to paycheck? Or are you well on your way to financial freedom? The choice is yours, and it starts right here, right now. But don't worry, you're not in this alone. If you want to keep learning and growing on your financial journey, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Together, we'll turn those small habits into a fortune. Are you ready to get started?